So now that in the Vivado step we created these two files, the FSVB 3824, XCV 19P, and the FSVA. So this FSVA is the one with a lot of generic I/O and fewer transceivers, and this FSVB is the one with a lot of transceivers and fewer I/O. So what we'll do is we'll start building this one first, the XCV 19P FSVA 3824. So we'll start PartBuilder, and we'll create a new part, and we'll put it in our CAD Enhanced Work directory. So then we type in the new part name and hit Create New when we're done, and we'll create a new folder. Okay, when it comes up, it defaults to Spreadsheet, and what we're going to do is we're going to change that to Xilinx Physical. Then we'll look for the pin report file. We're going to browse, and we'll go to the Downloads directory where we had that file, and we'll sort by date modified, and so we want the FSVA open. And it said the selected pin report is not in the local. Is not in our local directory. So we'll say yes, and it'll copy it locally. So now we have a copy of that here. And then we'll save the changes on that. So now PartBuilder is set up to read a Xilinx package file for this device. So what we're going to do is we'll read the pin report, and it's going to come up and say, oh, I found 3,824 pins. Does this match the number of pins in the datasheet? I also found this pin range of AA1 to CC63. So what we can do is we can copy this to here, and we can set the pin numbers, and we'll retry. And now it'll come up and report to us what pins are missing. So all the corner pins, so this is a giant part, so these are the pins that are actually missing in the array, and we can copy them into the valid missing pins. And when we do that, then when PartBuilder reads our pin report, it can go and find and pinpoint any errors that might be a duplicate pin or a missing pin that's unexpected. So now we'll retry one more time. And now it's going to complain a little bit about these MGT, the RCal pins. Because they have AVTT in the name, it thinks it's a power pin. It thinks it would be better off as a power pin. But because it's an RCal, it's actually an in-out pin. And so the way we fix that is we go into the Pin Explorer, and we'll search for those RCal pins, and we'll click each one, and it's set to an in-out, but what we'll do is we'll force it to override. So we're going to save that selection, and then we'll run this pin extract step one more time. And now it knows, hey, you can check the power, but I told you it's an in-out, and I want you to keep it that way. And so now we finished reading the pins. We found 3,824 pins, and we're ready to go on to the next step, which is SmartFrac.